Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So this is going to be the fire sign reading for the full moon and eclipse in Capricorn that happened last night. It's currently July 5th. And fire signs, you're up first. Actually, my Leo friend messaged me yesterday and asked me how I was doing with the eclipse. So I was like, you know what, you guys get to go first. And I'm a Sag rising, so you know, love that. So we'll see what comes out in the reading, but as I was shuffling the cards, definitely feeling pretty worried, like nervous almost. There's a lot of pentacles coming out, so I don't know if some of you guys are kind of worried about your stability right now. And I mean, that's pretty common given everything that's going on in the collective right now, so, you know, that's King of Wands. That's you guys. But we'll see what comes out. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Also kept seeing the Lovers, which can talk about a decision. That's kind of what I'm feeling with that. Messages for fire signs. Woof! That's a lot of cards. Alrighty. Yeah, definitely some worry there. We have the Seven of Wands with the Nine of Swords. That's a card of worry for sure. That Seven of Wands can be a really defensive energy as well. We have the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune. Very interesting. I'm curious to see what's coming out with that. The Hierophant can talk about contracts. So with that kind of worry about stability and money, it could be alluding to that. I like that the Wheel of Fortune is there because the Wheel of Fortune is exactly what it sounds like. You know, it's the Eight of Swords, more being stuck in your head, worry. But yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is exactly what it sounds like. It's the wheel turning, so new cycles, which, you know, we are in that energy with this full moon, and eclipses are hugely transformational. So I like seeing the Wheel of Fortune there. You know, that means something good is coming in, more than likely. But we'll see what the clarifying cards are. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles. Oof. Talk about your stability. That's foundations, that's your family, it's your home, your legacy. Oh, Temperance, Sagittarian energy. Love that. I love that. You know, we've got the King of Wands poking out, so that's you guys. That's your court card. And the masculine, and we all have masc and femme within us. Yeah. Oh, interesting. We have on the bottom, the underlying energy, we've got this Knight of Pentacles, which is like an offer. It is a very stable knight. He's working to build. Under that, we have the Devil. The Eight of Swords, that's like really stuck energy. So no wonder the wheel is coming in to kind of push that out with the eclipse energy. And then right on the bottom, we have the Ace of Wands. So fire energy, look at that. That is passion. That's a new beginning for sure. It's also very phallic. Just saying. Alright, so let's look at this stuck energy first. Seven of Wands and the Knight of Swords. That's like really being almost terrorized mentally. So there is a lot of Gemini energy going on right now, as well as a lot of Cancerian energy. So that's really pushing fire signs into the mind and the heart. And you know, fire signs, they are very emotional. They are fire. There's a lot of feeling there. But it is also fire and water, right? So fire signs sometimes can tend to want to act out of passion. And with this swords energy, it's almost like overthinking. And another thing I find is really interesting, we've got the Seven of Wands here. The Ace of Wands underlying, you can see there is an Ace of Wands there. It's all kind of locked up and blocked off. So it's a very like blocked off energy, very stuck. So we'll look at that. We'll see why that is. Clarify the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Wands, please. Ooh, that's too many. Way too many. Seven of Wands. Trickery. Okay. Abundance on the bottom. So there definitely is some sort of abundant new beginning with that underlying Ace of Wands energy. It's under that facade. We're going to clarify, but I'm almost kind of getting the impression that there's either actual trickery going on, because there's sort of a facade situation of abundance, right? Or with that mental energy, it could just be, kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy sort of energy where you're being defensive because you're not seeing the abundance in the situation. Six of Wands. Which is funny because that's a very victorious energy, and it is crossing that ace. So let's see what comes out. The Emperor, Aries. Why is trickery coming out? Clarify trickery. Oof, the Knight of Swords. Oh, wow. Okay. That is a lot of movement. So, interesting. Okay, so on the bottom we have the King of Wands. This Judgment energy. So Judgment is, it can literally be a judgment call. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles under that. So that is kind of more of that, like, consideration energy where you're kind of stuck up in your head about a new beginning. With the Hangman, it's more of that pensive reflection energy, trying to see something in a new way. This could be a situation where I'm kind of getting with the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom, this is like a very single self-worth, like independent, you're just fine on your own kind of energy. And he's kind of looking at the Sun, which with the Sun, if we look at these underlying cards, we've got the Ace of Wands, fire energy, passionate new beginning, the Sun, which is like abundant, like very, very abundant. So the underlying energy here is really abundant. So I definitely would caution you guys not to trick yourselves. That's kind of what's coming out here. But we do have the Knight of Swords with the Chariot. Cancerian energy there, and more that Geminian energy. So kind of what I was talking about with this eclipse, it could just definitely be bringing in a tower moment for you guys. And the tower is basically a shake-up. It's, and that's exactly what happens with eclipses, right? They shake shit up. Very, very rapid death, transformation, or breaking apart, more of that Eight of Swords stuck energy. Really feels like this eclipse is bringing in a tower moment very rapidly for you guys. Could come by way of communication with the Knight of Swords, or that could also be your thoughts with that Hangman energy, a shift in perspective. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah. So again, the Seven of Wands with the High Priestess, that is very guarded energy, right? Maybe not wanting to move forward. Maybe there's a fear here of trickery. And then there's the Ten of Swords, which is painful. I mean, it's often depicted as somebody with a whole bunch of swords in his back, right? That's a lot of swords. So this could be a situation where you guys are holding yourselves back, defensive, like very guarded, closed off energy, because you're afraid of getting hurt, you know? We'll clarify this Tower moment. Queen of Cups. Oh wow, Judgment. So this kind of is also speaking to me about a past situation where a judgment call was made that kind of resulted in really stuck energy, a feeling of loss. There was maybe betrayal happening here with that Seven of Swords. And there's a Queen of Cups, feminine energy, kind of moving away from that situation. But we will clarify. Two of Swords. Yeah, really stuck energy. Really stuck energy. So with this eclipse, we'll clarify the Wheel of Fortune. But definitely the Devil, more stuck energy. When we're that stuck, if we're not doing anything about it, the universe will do it for us, basically. The Magician. The Magician can be a manifestation energy. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Temperance. Temperance. So we'll clarify that. We'll get more information on that. And more of this. There's a Queen of Cups again. Energy poking out. And that single energy. That's water. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And that single energy on the bottom as well. Interesting. I'm going to get one more for this. Ooh, jeez. Nice. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to be doing a video later kind of talking about the energy that we're in. Doing kind of like a channel intro hangout thing, so I'll link that down below after. Anything else regarding this defensive energy? Ooh, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. The Lovers. Yeah, speaking more about its underlying, so a past decision that was made. And that Seven of Pentacles energy, I saw that when I was shuffling the cards. It does say unnecessary worry. So again, maybe you're too stuck in your head because we have the Hermit and the Page of Pentacles, which is a very studious energy. It's like doing inner work. With the Hermit, it's like studying inside. So just be careful with there being so much Gemini energy right now that we're not getting too stuck in our thoughts. If you have to, go move around, like just anything to kind of get yourself out of this really stuck ass energy, because it's a lot of self-reflection, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. And then the Three of Swords. Yeah, so speaking more about ruminating on the past, like way too much, like and full moons are great for that. It's a great time to really work on letting go of those past cycles that hurt us, because when we're hanging on to those past hurts, it's only going to make us defensive to new things. With that trickery energy, like it's making us defensive against things that are trying to come in to our life, right? So let's look at Temperance. Discovery. I love that. Speaking to that Hermit energy. Clarify Temperance. Ooh. Oh wow. Soulmate. So with the Queen of Cups coming out, that's water, that's emotion, that's love, recovery. So this is definitely a situation where a relationship went awry. Wisdom. So again, striking that balance. Mysticism. So that's speaking about that Hermit energy, right? Seeking answers within. Finding that wisdom. And sometimes what can happen is we get that wisdom and then we don't actually act on it, you know, especially with that being stuck in our head energy. We become fearful that the next situation is going to be exactly like the last one, right? Yeah. So again, really being stuck, the Eight of Swords is that stuck. See how he's encased in swords, but if you pay attention to behind him, he's stuck only by his thoughts. Even Spirit's like, what the hell are you doing, right? He can walk out the back, right? So that's, again, being really stuck in your thoughts. Six of Cups, that's a soul energy. So with the soulmates, definitely speaking to a soul connection. But it can also be the past. It's an energy of the past, right? So that ruminating on the past. Page of Cups and Three of Pentacles. So the Page of Cups is a very honest card. It's an offer of emotion. See how he's planting his cup, his emotion in the ground there to grow. And then with the Three of Pentacles, it's a very collaborative energy, but in this one, he's getting all the coins given to him by everyone else. So it's not a very equally collaborative energy. Page of Wands and the Star. Wow. So the Hermit looks for the Star, right? The Star is hope. The Star is healing. The Star is literally the star. Sign of Aquarius. It's a very healing energy. It can be a manifestation energy. I love, though, that with this Page of Wands and Temperance coming in, that's a lot of fire as well. It almost is speaking to me, and with the High Priestess and Temperance are very spiritual cards. So this can be with that recovery energy, and that Hangman energy is like really seeing something in a new light. Can come by way of a tower, can actually be a shift in perspective, right? So finding that in meditation. Let's use this deck. It's this Page of Cups and Three of Pentacles, Spirit. What went awry here? Ten of Cups. Wow. Wow. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords and the Tower. Interesting on the bottom. So the Queen of Swords cuts shit out, right? And with the Two of Pentacles, it's an energy of juggling. Juggling two pentacles. Looks like a pentacle got dropped. Here. Strength, that's a Leo energy. So with the Ten of Cups, that's ultimate fulfillment. There's a Hierophant. So this could be, there's a Hierophant there, we'll clarify that, but it's recovering, it's speaking to me about losing either, Page of Pentacles, studying what happened with something. Either a loss, there's conflict. Oh, conflict in a love connection, for sure. So really looking at something. Really studying the shit out of what happened in a situation where you either lost your star and your ultimate fulfillment, or you're not going towards it because you're spending far too much time analyzing it. Let's clarify the Ten of Cups, please, Spirit. With the Ten of Pence and the Ten of Cups, yeah, the Star again. And the Four of Earth. So that really is the whole kind of message of this reading is, and the King to the Queen of Cups underlying. So that's a true pair. And actually the only real court cards that have come out other than pages, which can just be idea or communication, right? So it's definitely talking about holding back. A lot of holding back. And maybe tricking yourself into believing that what you're feeling isn't what you're feeling. You know, it's a trick of the heart. But Temperance is here, which is great. That's a very healing, balancing energy. Too many, Spirit. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Completion. Yeah, so that cycle, right? Service. Interesting. On the bottom. With victim. Maybe feeling like you were a victim of someone who is very self-serving. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune with the Hierophant. Too many, Spirit. So the Ace of Wands. Knight of Wands. More Jupiter energy. The Three of Wands is a very abundant energy. It's like you made a decision, you're waiting for your ships to come in, you're waiting for that wheel to turn and bring fortune in. There's that Page of Wands again with the Knight of Wands. So more fire energy. This to me is speaking of the end of waiting in loss. And this Three of Wands, see how he's like making him give the crown? To me, it's a very like demanding Three of Wands energy. Like it's not, it's like that more of that self-serving energy. So let's clarify the Knight of Wands with the Page. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands, please. Knight of Pentacles. And it's funny because in the Knight of Wands, he moves in, he moves out, he's fire energy, he communicates, he makes shit happen, right? The Knight of Pentacles works very slowly towards building something. So that's where that stalemate energy, the Hermit, again, with the Two Pentacles, which can also be an energy of analysis paralysis, where again, you're stuck. It's kind of speaking to me about wanting to move forward in passion, but not really, you know. The Knight of Pentacles, it can be a very stagnant energy as well. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. Yeah, so we're getting repetitive messages now. Moving towards, with the completion, it's the completion of self-serving energy. Eight of Cups. And the Four of Wands. That is walking either toward, and an Ace of Pentacles underlying with the Magician. That's a very, and look, we have the Moon in Capricorn. I love that. 222 when I look down. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is really pushing you guys forward into a new beginning. Let's clarify the Eight of Cups with the Four of Wands. The Moon. Events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. The Seven of Cups and the Tower. A complex decision. Stop procrastinating. That's totally what this is speaking to. So there's a lot of procrastination going on here. That's keeping you guys really stagnant. This is going to be different for all of you. It's either, there's definitely a group of you that's moving towards what you perceive was a lost foundation, a lost Ten of Cups. There's also some of you that are just really, really procrastinating in moving towards something. Isolation, which, I mean, you know, isolating, that's pretty common. Impartiality and destiny. So that's also speaking to not being honest with oneself about what one wants to move towards. For sure. Isolation, yeah, it's being isolated from your ultimate, your happy wife, happy life, happy family. Feeling isolated from that, but this reading is speaking to isolating yourself. You know, from it is there, the Fool. The Ace of Wands, Aries energy. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. So taking that leap of faith, really. And the Star and the Four of Earth is kind of like you already know. You already know, you're just overthinking it. Temperance and the Queen of Pentacles. So Earth energy with more Sagittarian. Spirit's helping with this. Spirit's helping nurture this. The Wheel of Fortune with the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is a very worrisome energy. It's being very burdened and worried. And that's kind of being eclipsed out from what I'm seeing in this reading. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles with the Fool. Two of Cups. Beautiful. Moving towards a soul connection, a love connection. This is definitely screaming love. The Hierophant with the Ace. That can be literally a download from Spirit. My phone's going to cut out, so I'm going to get one more card. But I'm really getting the energy that you guys have already found your star. You're just holding back. Last card, Spirit. Awakening. Look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. Be yourself. Man, does it get any more fire sign than that? The Magician. Make it happen. You have all the tools in your tool belt you need to make it happen. 555. When I look down, that's the Tower. All right, so looks like some important insights have come in for most of you. I mean, we all work through these timelines differently, but just really be yourself. Harness that fire energy, and with Mars and Aries, remember to do it from a place of balanced emotion. Yeah, Ace of Earth on the... There is a new beginning here, for sure. It's just a matter of going for it. You know? So it's there. It's all there. It's already there. A sudden event that needs attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. And that... Don't let the past stop you. Don't